What's going on, guys? Playbox here, and we're back for another Dragon Ball Legends video. And this one I want to discuss something that was recently leaked by Spoon ! I'm going to be leaving a link to this guy's Twitter in the description, but you can see his ad right here. But this guy basically goes in like the game's assets or something and just finds all sorts of things. Like if you take a look at his Twitter, you'll see that I think he just like does mods and stuff. You can like see early access of people's units, like special moves before they're even released, strike cards and stuff like that, their animations. But so make sure to follow him if you're interested in that stuff. But he did recently find these leaks of unique gauge. So if we just take a look, so if you guys didn't know, we'll go to this page right here. There are 3 unique gauges in the game right now. So the first one was of course with UI Goku, that has evade type unique gauge. So we see here that there's 3 types of unique gauge. So his evade type is when a character is slide moving or standing still, they'll consume a part of their unique gauge. For UI was 30%, and you're able to automatically dodge certain attacks for him, like tap attacks, tap blasts, and strikes. And then we got Cell, which was the second unique gauge, and is a charge type unique gauge. So you can see the symbols here: evade, charge. And it increases as you charge your ki up, and once you're fully done, you get all the buffs. And then recently we got with the Sword of Hope Trunks is a sustained damage type unique gauge. So this is as you take more damage, your unique gauge will slowly build up until you're maxed out, and you get all the buffs like Trunks gets, all his buffs, right? So those are 3 of the current unique gauges we have so far. And what this guy pulled out was he found the images for the unique gauge. So in game, when you have the unique gauge, there's a little symbol showing what type it is, and he found that there is actually a 4th type of unique gauge, and this is an attack unique gauge. So I don't know why it's not loading here, so I have to click on it. But basically what this is he said is so there's 4 total unique gauge icons, the 4th one being labeled attack unique gauge. So basically what that's implying is the more attacks you do, or the more arts cards you do, like blast or strike or whatever arts card you use, your unique gauge will slowly fill up, which is obviously something that we don't have in the game right now. And he even like changed the unique gauge for UI Goku and put the attack symbol here. And so he tested it out that it actually is, he basically confirms that it is when you're using Striker. I think it's actually in game, and it confirmed it. Going to check if there's any ability. Okay, so it basically confirms that it's as you do more attacks, you slowly build it up, right? So yeah, this is something that we do not have currently in the game, and this could be a sort of a small teaser. Obviously it's not official, but it is in game, so it is going to be released soon. It's just not officially revealed yet, but this could kind of tease us for what we can be expecting for part 2. A lot of people have been saying that it could be LF full power Jiren, because we all know that Jiren is like, you know, the strongest whatever, right? So he's like, it kind of fits his character, where the more attacks you do, the stronger you get. It actually fits like Broly's character more, because he gets stronger as the battle progresses through his strength and stuff. But it actually would make a lot of sense for Goku, not Goku, sorry, but an LF Jiren to just start building up his damage the more attacks he does. And it could be pretty cool. Like, you know, I know a lot of people, myself included, we were expecting MUI Goku and full power Jiren to drop for part 2. So this can kind of tie in with him, because I'm pretty sure MUI Goku will also have his evade, because it just wouldn't make sense for him not to have it. But in his, like, you know, perfected or completed form, he does gain his offensive side of his Ultra Instinct. So that could also be an additional unique gauge added on to his evade unique gauge. That would be pretty damn busted, but I mean, it depends how they do it. But it probably would fit more with an LF Jiren, full power Jiren. So that's why a lot of people are like speculating that it kind of confirms that it's a full power Jiren. So that's one thing. Another thing is that we did, I don't have it pulled up here or anything, but oh yeah, by the way, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, we're trying to get over to 100 followers, that would be pretty much appreciated. But a lot of people have been kind of speculating that we're gonna probably get an summonable ultra unit soon, by the end of the year. A lot of people have been like, it's confirmed in their head that we're gonna be getting a summonable ultra unit, which would make sense. And one interesting thing that they showed is so I don't have it pulled up here, like I said, but not the new, but the soundtrack in PvP and the summons is the Blizzard OST or soundtrack from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and that's mainly for because we have a Legends Festival Part 1 includes characters from Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? The new tag Goku and Vegeta. And usually when we get these like super hype characters for celebrations, they like to change up the OST or the background music. So for the first time they changed it was back when UI Goku dropped last year for Legends Festival Part 1. They dropped Limit Break X Survivor, and that ran from his initial release all the way up to when Gogeta Blue dropped. So that was a time frame, which was I think December 22nd or 3rd when Gogeta Blue dropped. So they changed the BGM from that to Blizzard again for Gogeta Blue and LF Broly, and that continued until their banner ended. And then for the the 3rd anniversary, we got Gogeta, of course. He was the main headliner, and we got the GT team Dandan Hikaru or something like that. So we got that OST or BGM in game. And then for the release of Revival Gohan for Part 2 at the anniversary, we got Chala Headchala as the BGM in summons and PvP. So they like to change these BGMs to correspond with the actual hype unit, and it's only for major celebrations like Anniversary and Legends Festival, right? But what they've said here, and again, I don't have it here, but it's on like one of the Dragon Ball Legends websites where they're promoting this the celebration, is that they have Blizzard, the BGM, listed for the start of the release of the characters. So when Trunks and Goku and Vegeta dropped, which was like last 2 weeks ago, and it runs all the way through January 18th. So that's when I think it was January 18th, and that's when these banners end. So usually you would end it when the Part 2 characters are being released, but Part 2 characters are going to be released for December 23rd. So this BGM will still be playing even when the Part 2 characters are revealed. So that's kind of indicating that we're going to be continuing on with a Dragon Ball Super Broly type of celebration. And what better Ultra character to release during Part 2 for Part 2 Legends Festival than a Ultra Gogeta Blue. So that's what a lot of people have been speculating, because I mean, that would be a perfect fit for an Ultra character. I mean, I always thought it was going to be Ultra Instinct because that would make sense, but an Ultra Gogeta Blue would definitely sell a lot. Like, just picture this, like the intro being Goku and Vegeta fusing with the purple and the blue and orange vortex, and then you see Gogeta pop in and transforms into Super Saiyan Blue, which is pretty much like the Dragon Ball FighterZ intro, right? And then like I really hope his animations are completely unique if they were to actually release a Summonable Ultra. But that doesn't exclude the fact that they can still drop like a dual LF Ultra Instinct Goku and Jiren with this unique gauge. I don't think they'll give this unique gauge to Gogeta Blue if he was the Ultra unit. I don't know, maybe they would, but I don't know. And since we already have an LF unit, LF Gogeta Blue with the legendary finish, I don't think they would give an LF to that Ultra unit, because for people that are speculating that Ultra Instinct Goku would have been a Ultra unit, it would be kind of like weird, because it would be the first Ultra unit and they would have to give him a legendary finish, because you can't just have the first completed Ultra Instinct Goku not having legendary finish. That would just be weird. So this could actually be what we can potentially see for Part 2, an Ultra Gogeta Blue and a dual LF full power Jiren and MUI Goku. Like, that is a lot of hype characters just thrown at us at once, so we're definitely have to wait. A lot of people are leaning more towards the Ultra Gogeta Blue just because the BGM is lasting until January 18, which would make sense. But then this unique gauge with this attack symbol kind of teases for something else. I mean, for all we know, this unique gauge probably isn't even coming from Part 2 and it's probably saved for like another time. It could just be in-game assets that are going to be used later down the road. They like to do that. They have like data files for like units that aren't even out yet. I'm pretty sure like Vegeta Blue and Gogeta were in the game like a couple years before they even released. So this, for all we know, this could just be in-game and be released at a later date. But the fact that they just found out of these files, like Spoon just found out about this, is kind of interesting. So I just wanted to share with you guys these little leaks for this unique gauge and just the speculations going into Part 2, because it is going to be coming in like around 2 weeks, which is pretty crazy. So make sure you guys have a lot of CC saved up for that. I'm going to be doing a new guide, an updated guide on how to farm Chrono Crystals, the best ways, and pretty much all the methods listed in that, so stay tuned for that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, because that shit is so important, so don't forget. Other than that, have a great day. See ya.